One of the most circulated lies of all time is that no one cares. When you go through trials, when you go through disappointments, hardship, bankruptcy, divorce, separation, failure, eviction, firing, no one cares. People say that as if you were supposed to throw in the towel. No, the towel is thrown to you so you can wipe the sweat off your brow and go back to work.
Self-doubt grows when you engage in negative talk to talk yourself out of the things you want to be trying. There is so much pain in talking yourself out of trying things. Wasting years of your life really feeling this desire to try something and putting all your energy into talking yourself out of it.
Play the long game. Aim for legendary. Don't just say, I want to be world class in my dominant pursuit for a little window of time. Say, I want to have the guts and the grit to create enduring success.
You don't have to force yourself or motivate yourself to think negatively, to be depressed, to beat yourself up over the head. Your mind is on automatic. It will do that by itself. But if you want to begin to move into your own personal greatness, if you want to begin to really enjoy a happy, successful, healthy life, you've got to be willing to go against the tide. You've got to be willing to harness your will and say, in spite of this, I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me.
You were born on a day and you celebrate that, but there's another day coming. It's the day you discover why you were born. And the day you discover that, you'll look back over every disappointment. You'll realize that you were isolated so that you wouldn't be penetrated by the opinions of others.
Belief is something, it's not, I can't tell you, oh, believe in yourself. That's a bunch of crap. Belief came from me getting up early in the morning by myself, no coach, getting myself up, motivating myself every single day.
All of our actions echo into eternity. Long after we're gone, our lives also have an echo. Your life matters. What you do in your life matters. You were born to do something great with your life. You were put here for a reason, which is to make a difference in the world. Actions of your life will echo into eternity. The question is, will that echo for you be a whisper into eternity or a roar?
The lack of certainty is what actually makes it worth it. Let's consider the alternative, which is that you are on the path and you are guaranteed to know that you're going to get the outcome. All of the mystery is gone. There is no excitement. Ancient Greeks would say that the gods always envied the mortals because their life was so ephemeral. They had so much chance that could happen to them. If you knew that you were going to succeed, it wouldn't be worth doing to begin with. The fact that you are uncertain when you start is what makes it worthwhile. And the fallacy of being in the pursuit is the worry or the concern that it won't amount to anything, because who you are becoming is the thing that you are amounting to in real time every day.
There's no better pathway to self-realization and the ennoblement of being than to posit the highest good that you can conceive of and commit yourself to it. And then you might also ask yourself, and this is definitely worth asking, is do you really have anything better to do? And if you don't, well, why would you do anything else?
Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the journey.
The time is now. The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
You've never done something before. You expect yourself to be awesome at it. You haven't done the work. You haven't put in the time. You haven't put in the study hours. You haven't had the experience, but you expect to be good. And because you expect to be good, but you know you're not gonna be good, you don't do anything. You want to be somebody who succeeds. You want to be somebody who builds something. You want to be somebody who people write books about one day. You are going to have to be okay with being bad at for a long time.
I am one decision away from a totally different marriage, a totally different life, a totally different job, a totally different income, a totally different relationship with my kids. Your life comes down to your decisions, and if you change your decisions, you will change everything.
The reason most people fail is because they give up what they want most for what they want now.
You would learn how to thrive and survive if no one else was there to pick you up by the bootstraps. You grabbed yourself up by them. And when you got there, you realized that there were other people who have gone through what you've gone through, and there were some who have never got there yet. But they will, because you created the roadmap and the plan to win. Someone cares. Perhaps that someone is you.
And it doesn't matter where you've come from. It doesn't matter what you've done or who you were, except that all those things have brought you to this point, right here and right now. And right here, right now, you are only one step away from turning your life in a different direction.
Take full responsibility for your life. Accept where you are and the responsibility that you're going to take yourself where you want to go. Someone said we have two primary choices in life. We can either accept conditions as they exist, or we can take the responsibility to change them. See, a lot of people want to exempt themselves from taking responsibility. All they want to do is talk about the problem. No. You want to take responsibility for your life. I got me here, I can get me out of this.